Hi there, I'm Coach Amy, Precision Nutrition Certified Nutrition Coach with Results Fitness, and the recipe I have for you today are sweet potato toast 3 different ways. Now, these are just 3 combos I'm going to share with you. You can certainly create your own based on your own likes and the foods you enjoy eating. So to get started, you're going to need a large sweet potato, and you want to go for the chunky boys. You want like the ones that are super wide in the middle, pretty consistent throughout, because you're going to slice these into thin slices, just like you would kind of like a piece of toast. So I have a few here that I've already sliced, and you can see they're pretty thin. They're probably about 1/4 inch or so. You do need a very sharp knife, and you do need to be very careful, because the first time I did make these, we almost lost a finger. So just be very careful and mindful when slicing them, and make sure to use a super, super sharp knife. All right, so I already have 3 slices that I already toasted. Now these will take several rounds in the toaster. So I had mine set to probably about the medium heat, and it took about 2 or 3 rounds of toasting in order to get them to the right consistency. You'll see you want them to be pliable. They're going to be, easier to eat. They're not going to be super crunchy like when you first slice them. So probably about 4 to 5 to 6 minutes in the toaster will get you, the nice ones like this. All right, and again, I'm sharing 3 combos with you. These are 3 of my favorites. You can certainly, create your own, again, based on your likes. So the first one we're going to do is a BLT version. So again, I already have these toasted. I'm going to top this with bacon, avocado, tomato, and spinach. So the other nice thing about these are it's a no-cook meal, a quick and easy breakfast. So, you can have this put together in as little as, 5 or 6 minutes with just a few ingredients on hand. So for the BLT one, I'm going to spread the avocado on first. And my avocados were super ripe and hard as rocks. So I'm actually just going to use, the pre-made guacamole cups. Works just as well. And that's a good alternative as well, because really the only thing in most of the pre-made ones is smashed avocado. So, just watch for those extra funky ingredients. Any that are straight avocado are always a good choice. All right, so I'm just gonna spread the avocado on there. And then next I'm going to let's go with the spinach. So I just have some fresh spinach leaves. I'm gonna lay on top of there. Making a mess already as usual. All right, and then next I'm going to top it off with thinly sliced Roma tomatoes. And then I just had some leftover bacon from breakfast that I chopped up really fine and crumbled. And then that just goes on top as well. Now you can also season this with salt, pepper, whatever you like to add. A good one for this is the everything but the bagel seasoning. That's one of my favorites. All right, so there you go. I don't want to tip it too far, but that's, the BLT version. All right, next up is blueberry cinnamon, another one of my favorites. So this one we're going to add a bit of protein to as well, because it's going to have cottage cheese. And this is my favorite brand, the Good Culture brand. This is my go-to for cottage cheese. Even if you're not a big cottage cheese fan, I often hear it's the consistency that people don't like. This one has a great consistency. So if you want to like cottage cheese, but just you hasn't caught on to you yet, try this brand. Give it a try, because it is nice and thick. It reminds me more of yogurt than, cottage cheese, which can be runny. So we're going to top this one with cottage cheese, fresh blueberries, and cinnamon. Super easy. All right, so I'll probably fit about 1/3 to 1/2 of this container on here. And I'm trying to make these pretty so I could take my final pictures after. So I'm going to put a little effort into making these ones prettier. All right, and then I just have some fresh berries. I have blueberries and raspberries in here, whatever you want to use. So I'm just going to top the blueberries on there. Save the rest of that container of the cottage cheese and eat it on the side. And then cinnamon. So I'm going to just sprinkle it with a little bit of cinnamon. All right, and there you go. There is the blueberry cottage cheese. And last but not least, almond butter and banana. Also another great combination. So I have my last sweet potato toast. I already have some sliced bananas. So I'm just gonna spread this one with the almond butter. You know, be sure when you choose almond butters or nut butters, go for the natural versions because they're going to have way less ingredients in them. You know, they don't have any unhealthy oils added, you know, sugars, things like that. So just straight nuts. And it will have that oil on the top, which is completely normal. So just make sure you stir really well. You know, like this container you see me now, you pretty much have to stir it every time you use it. So just be mindful that, you know, that if it's a natural, that oil on there is perfectly normal. All right, so this is about a tablespoon I'm adding to here. All right. And then let's see, what else do I have on this one? Oh, the almond butter, bananas, and chia seeds. So I'm just gonna layer the bananas on here next. Oh, got a little spinach mixed in there too. That's how you learn new combinations. Just try out stuff like that. All right, and then just probably like, let's see, I have a half teaspoon here. A little bit of chia seeds go a long way. I'm just gonna sprinkle those on top. All right, and that's it. That's the final one, the almond butter and banana. Again, use any combo you like. These are just 3 of my favorites. Quick and easy breakfast. You know, you can even slice the sweet potatoes ahead of time, leave them in the fridge in the morning when you're ready to make your breakfast, just pop them in the toaster. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you do make it, give me some feedback and let me know what you think. Have a great rest of your day.